Everyone, this is Tim with Online Big Blue. We'll bring you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you... Oh, shut up. People were telling me, you're so negative again. You're just negative. You have nothing nice to say. You know, the problem is you don't listen to the videos and listen to what I am saying, because I do say a lot of nice things in the videos. Just throwing that out there. And I had someone leave me a comment saying, you need to be like these channels because they're just so positive. You're not positive. And I even told the guy, I said, I don't do this for views and likes. If I did, I would just do it as positivity, but I feel like I'm more respected for the fact that I actually give an opinion and stand by it. Right or wrong, good or bad or indifferent, I have an opinion. I have a thought. And that's, you know what? And you're always going to get that. For when the Giants do something right, I will do videos. There's tons of videos on my channel that are like how wonderful the Giants are and how the secondary is going to carry the team and the wide receivers and this, blah, 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 blah. But people just focus on certain comments on the videos. They don't listen to the actual video itself. They don't listen to the entire content of the video. They just hear what they want to hear, and that's the problem. You know what? That's my diatribe for today. I wanted to talk about the Giants practice day 2 with the Browns, full of fights, full of tension. It is what it is. And I keep telling people this. You can take what you want out of these joint practices, but it doesn't mean a damn thing because it's not game time reps. Anyone that's played beyond high school will tell you there is a huge difference between reps and reps in practice and scrimmages and game time reps. Totally different speeds. So this proves nothing for a player and it disproves nothing for a player. And so if someone looks terrible, I'm not taking any stock in it. If someone looks great, I'm not taking any stock in it either because it's not a game time situation. Get into the game and then tell me if someone's looking good or bad. But like I said, it doesn't matter to me, like I said, because it's a big nothing burger. But you know what? The Giants came out the other day and said, you know, we're such a disciplined team. We do things so awesome. Look at us do our conditioning drills. And I had another person, not a subscriber, another person tell me, and this is evidently Tim, get everything off your chest Saturday. Another person telling me, well, you can't overtrain. You can't overdo it when you're practicing to try to condition. And I tried to mention him. Did you ever hear the expression left it all out on the practice field? Or the expression tired legs? Yeah, you can't overtrain. You can't overcondition. We had another great subscriber, Mike, who actually pointed out from the movie Miracle when he's making them run up and down ice to build up their conditioning. That's great when you're 18 and 19 and 20 years old. But when you got veterans, you know, they're in their late 20s, early 30s. It's like I've said this before. This is going to go two ways. If we start off bad, the whole conditioning and training issue is going to be an issue. That's going to be the first thing that people in the press harp on. If it goes good, it's going to be the conditioning. If we wear out in the middle of the season, it's going to be push them too hard in training camp. There's going to be no winning with that situation. But evidently there was some fights, and we were talking about how wonderful the Giants were. And we don't fight. We're in control. Well, there was evidently some wild sequences between Sterling Shepard and Troy Hill got into a fight. Punches were thrown. There was a haymaker. There was something. There was trash talking. Oh, there was a big hullabaloo going on there. There's rising tensions in camp. Evidently, Peppers and Malik Jackson got into a little bit. Peppers was evidently barking at him. Not barking at him, but yelling at him. You know, and he's friends with Baker Mayfield. So, I mean, it was all late in practice. There was some shoving, some illegal contact. And Jackson got into some shoving matches with the Giants offensive line. No big deal. It's camp stuff. That's all it is. It's camp crap. You know, and Jackson nearly got into a fight with Evan Ingram and Gates on various points during practices. He didn't get into fight with Evan Ingram because he was afraid that he was going to drop the ball. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just fired up today because, you know, we got football on Sunday. We're going to do the preview show 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Jump on in. So it's going to be a live stream again. Daniel Jones, though, did have an interesting day. He completed 12 of 20 passes and some drills. He made some misses. He had some roughness going into today. But again, like I said, I'm not going to read too much into it. If you're going to read too much into it, it was also a particularly rough day for David Sills, who probably they're saying had his worst day at camp, and he couldn't get off the Browns' coverage. He couldn't create separation. It was nearly impossible for Jones to complete a pass to him. Both the attempts to Sills fell incomplete. So does that mean we should cut David Sills now? Is he no longer the Wonder Boy? Is he no longer Roy Hobbs? And I said this before. Let's David Sills go against the big boys. Let him go against the first and second teamers. Then if he does something, then I'll feel more. I will feel better about anointing him up for a roster spot. On the positive side, they're saying that Dante Pettis finally flashed some skills in the drills. He's got the skills in the drills. Multiple times juking defenders out of their pants, getting open on routes. On 11-on-11 team drills, Jones was mostly on the money. They're saying he completed 18 to 15 passes. 7 of them went to Sterling Shepard, while Evan Ingram was targeted 5 times. He was getting evidently pretty good pocket. This is what I love. They're telling you he was getting pretty good pocket protection. Well, here's the problem with that. You can't hit the quarterback. They blow the whistle. So how do you know? There are plenty of times it looks like someone's going to get to the quarterback and the line blocks. And sometimes it looks like the line's holding up and they get, and they break down in coverage. That's what I'm saying. None of this means it. Tell me on Sunday when we're sitting there and hold on, let's see. I know I'm being unprofessional, but I'm going to look at my cell phone. Tell me on Sunday how they do after 1 o'clock. Alex Bachman evidently had a good day, but that's always good. There was up and down moments for the offensive line, saying there was mostly down. The Giants are going with the starting alignment, of course, of Matt and Ted Larson now, Nick Gates, Will Hernandez, Chad Slade. It was unclear why Thomas and Lemieux were out. Lemieux was pulled for Larson, who signed next week. They probably just wanted to see He's probably just wanted to see what can happen. Slade gave up a sack. Slade on. I love this on the 2-minute drill. Sack allowed by Slade. I'm doing my best. What's his name? The guy that used to be the announcer for the Giants in the 80s and the 90s, and then he is also Bob Shepard. He used to do the Yankee games. So it used to be sack allowed by Slade. Hold on Slade. Short pass to wide receiver. Board 7 yards. False start, Lawson. Short pass to Ingram, drop. Sack then was allowed on 4th down by Matt from Connecticut. So, you know what? We should cut him too. Let's cut him now. Oh my God. David Sills, man. I just love it. They keep saying about how he had a rough day. He had a rough day. He struggled to create separation. He dropped 2 passes from Glennon. But it's nothing, guys. I'm afraid that people are going to jump off the David Sills bandwagon and break their heads. Break a leg. We're still not seeing any Kenny or Tony. At the moment right now, I think the most interesting thing that came out of all of this is Joe Judge is still unsure about his starters, who was going to be playing on Sunday. No decisions on playing starters versus Sunday of the Browns. Judge was non-committal on Friday regarding whether or not starters would play on Sunday versus the Browns' second games. We haven't decided yet. We're going to see how it comes out today, and I'm going to talk to Kevin in terms of plans. We're going to talk earlier in the week about what we're intention to do, and then we're going to see how going up to measure and evaluate our team after today. You can't evaluate your team in a scrimmage. Get these guys on the field. Please. We got to see Daniel Jones get some game reps. The whole thing last year was Daniel Jones could not be judged because of the fact that he didn't have any preseason games. Oh yeah, we got preseason games. Where's Daniel Jones? Where's your starters? I'm tired of it. Get these guys on the field. I don't want to hear anything about non-committal because you know what? This game doesn't count in the standings. It has no variance of what we do during the regular season. You got to get these guys on the field. You got to get them game time reps because I don't want to hear when the season starts and we don't play our starters in any of these 3 games how sloppy we play like the Bears did when they didn't play any of their guys in the scrimmages for 3 games and then hear that as an excuse. Get them on the field, Joe. Everything is awesome. Everything is Yeah, shut up. Let's get some football going. Let's hit somebody. Let's get the pads on. Let's play a game. Get out of the scrimmage. And again, this is Tim with the Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk in there, Tim. And as always, if you could maybe subscribe, ring the bell notifications, that'd be awesome.